Elsa Dutton's monologue, which she narrates at the conclusion of the Dutton Ranch in Yellowstone, is the ideal conclusion to her family's tale. The Duttons' legacy in Montana, which they part with in the conclusion, is intricately woven into Elsa's story. Elsa's story regained relevance as Yellowstone Season 5, Part 2 culminated, as her family transferred the ranch's stewardship to the Broken Rock tribe, as her Yellowstone prequel story had predicted. Kayce sells the land to the reservation in the 5th season finale of Yellowstone. The indigenous people of Montana are prompted by Kayce's choice to restore the land to the Duttons' original condition, with the exception of one crucial component. M.O. brings plenty intervenes when some of the Broken Rock kids try to topple the Duttons' graves, reminding them that the family lost their lives defending the land. It reads Elsa Dutton when M.O. turns an overturned grave back into its upright position and dusts it off, while the narration plays over stunning scenes of her family's former ranch. The Yellowstone character from 1883 speaks in her thick Southern accent. James and Margaret Dutton had only one daughter, Elsa. John I, Elsa's brother and the namesake of Kevin Costner's John Dutton III, is also their child. According to the Dutton family tree, John Dutton III is a 5th-generation Dutton, meaning that James was John III's great-great-grandfather. James Dutton is a 1st-generation Dutton. According to what is known, Elsa is therefore John III's great-aunt. Elsa never has children, but after her passing, her family leaves a rich legacy in Montana that helps tell the Yellowstone story. Even though Elsa's bad luck prevents her from having any more Duttons on the ranch, her younger brother John continues the family's tradition. After maturing, John marries Emma Dutton, and the two of them have a son named Jack. The story of the Duttons in Montana after 1883 is told in 1923, in which John Dutton I and his son were instrumental. Because of an unfinished prequel story, it is currently unclear how Elsa and her brothers, Spencer and Jack, relate to John III. Fortunately, however, 1923 Season 2 starts to unravel the greatest mystery surrounding the Yellowstone Dutton family. In the 2021 Yellowstone prequel story that explains the Duttons' Montana roots, Isabel May debuted as Elsa Dutton in 1883. In pursuit of a better life, Elsa's family travels northwest on their version of the Oregon Trail from Texas to Montana in the prequel. In 1883, the golden-haired Yellowstone character travels in a covered green wagon with her brother John and parents James and Margaret, departing from Tennessee and beginning in Texas. Elsa falls in love with the untamed land during their terrifying journey, reveling in its beauty while others die. Viewers experience the caravan through Elsa's eyes in 1883, which focuses on May's character. But the first and last of May's Elsa was in 1883. Elsa's death in 1883 signifies the end of her family's journey, but her brother John I survives and stars in 1923. The family decides to settle wherever Elsa passes away, as she is poisoned by an infected arrow that pierces her stomach. Elsa chooses the future site of her family's enormous ranch as their final resting place while traveling through Montana. The family's beginnings in Montana are marked by Elsa's death, which is significant. Since Elsa Dutton's story serves as the series' impetus, it makes sense that she would conclude Yellowstone with her narration. Despite only having one season, 1883 has a significant impact on the rest of the franchise, making it an extraordinary saga. Despite passing away at the end of 1883, Elsa reappears in 1923 to tell the story of her family's fate following their 1883 arrival in Paradise Valley. Jacob and Cara Dutton take over in the 1923 Yellowstone story after Elsa describes how her mother and father passed away in the series premiere in 1923. Elsa explains that a man cannot possess wild land unless he covers it with concrete, something her family never did. For Yellowstone viewers who saw the Duttons' 1883 story and saw her family strike a deal with Spotted Eagle to settle in Paradise Valley, Elsa's monologue offers a wealth of depth. Elsa's father promises Montana's indigenous people that he will give them back the land in 7 generations. As a result, Elsa returns Isabel May's narration while bringing her family's story to a satisfying end, adding the ideal element to a memorable Yellowstone series finale.